Hey Goat family, welcome back in. We are back on House Flipper 2 with our custom job, which means one of two things. It's either Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, and it's Saturday, so happy Saturday to you all. Let's jump back into this one. I am excited, guys. We made some really good progress. We put our pool in place here. We do want some lights. We need a doorway here, and I think this is going to be an open doorway here. I really do. I think this is going to be a door frame, a wide door frame, possibly. But we've got to figure out, we've got to get more room in here. I don't know. And I don't know if you can put a door frame where you have a glass wallet. Let's see if you can. Maybe you can? No, you can't. That's still there. So we do want to do, let's do this right here and sell this. I don't know if you can take that out just a little bit. I mean, this is technically a wall, right? So I think we can make this kind of, I don't think you can. There's no wall here. You cannot. I don't know how you just make just a little bit. So sadly, that is the conundrum that we face. So we will do this right here. I think we will remove. Let's put a door frame here. I mean, this works. We really need to make this a little bit bigger. But it works, right? It does work. It does. I mean, it does work. You just don't have much space to walk around. That's the only thing I don't like. The pool is right in your face. You don't have much room to walk at all. I mean, it's pretty much right in here on the pool. So, with that being said, let's remove this wall. I think we can do better on that. Go a little further out. I think that's what we want to do right here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and sell this right here. And then come a little further out with a wall that we want to build. And I think the wall that we're going to build here needs to be... What style did we have before? We had it set up as this mossy type style for the stone. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to come a little further out. We need a little bit of walk room between here. Let's come out to right. Here. That's fine. I think that still doesn't give us much room. I don't know if we want to even do just maybe make this half the room. I have to go back and look. I did have the plans drawn up for the entire, for each floor. And I think we had this planned out for 4 different floors. We did, but with the bedrooms being downstairs, basically, I do think we probably are going to divide this up a little smaller than I originally wanted. I do think that that's how we're going to do this. And I think we'll go further down all the way here. Maybe connect this here. I don't know if you can. I don't know if a wall is going to look decent going this way or not. Let's come all the way out. Because I do think we can salvage a little room over here. Let's not go up too high. Let's not go too low. I think that's good. And then let's come out all the way here. And I think that will be the area that we have to work with. Yep, let's come all the way over here. Set our point right here. And then come up. Not too high. There we go. Perfect. I think that's the way it's going to be. Just like that. This gives us a little more flex room. We do need to redo some of the floor areas right over here. We do have this wall here. There's not much walk around. That's the problem I don't like either. So I wish we could change our pull up. I don't know if we can possibly. It kind of makes it a little more difficult. Let's see if we can remove the pool just a little bit. I don't think we can. We cannot. I don't know how you change your pools up. Unless you go into here under building. Let's see. Yep. Elements right here. And there was a pool element. So I'm wondering if we can click on the pool. And then we can change this. I don't know if you can. I mean, we could just do this pull over, right? I mean, this is not, it wouldn't be hard to do over. Matter of fact, let's do it over. I mean, we want a little bit of a better walkway. The pool is a great idea, though. And I do think we're going to put this in a different direction, too. I think we can do this in the middle area here. And come over here. And then come out this way. I think that works a lot better. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. I think that works a lot better. I don't know where we get the line. I don't know. The crazy part is I don't know how you stretch this out like this. This would be pretty cool. I just don't know if you can make it work like that. Yeah, you can. I guess not. All right, so let's come back over here. We want a little bit of space in between here. Let's come all the way over here to here. And then we will come back to here possibly? Yeah, that's perfect. Oh my God. That'd be super high, guys. We could make the pool come all the way up to... I mean, that's extremely high. This would be the pool of death. That'd be terrifying. There is no way I would absolutely hate that. I think this would be great, but how do we have a ladder? I mean, the problem is going to be the height. Definitely going to be the height is the problem. How tall do we want this thing to be? Because that's 10 meters high. So if we put it right here, we're looking at 4. I mean, I got to figure out where the balance is on this. Let's see if we can't. There we go. One meter. I don't like the pool being too small. But that'll work. I think that's good, right? I think that's good. I think that's exactly how we want it. We do want to now redo the floor here. Let's copy this surface finish here to go over here because we do need to do the whole entire floor again, at least in the areas we did miss. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I do think that is a improvement. Yeah, that's good. And then the outside of this absolutely does need to be changed for the pool. I did say wood at first, but I think we are going to change this and make it look a little bit different. I do like the blue. I like the fish scale. Let's go with that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I like the fish scale. That looks better. I'm not sure if I like how short the pool is. But we're going to see. We're absolutely going to see if we make any changes on that. We do need to put a ladder in the pool. I don't know where that part was at for the ladder. Possibly was the same spot. Close to the pool. I just don't remember. Building accessories. There was a pool ladder though. And I'm not sure. Installations maybe. Windows, doors, elements is what we just had. Outdoors. I think it was leisure and play maybe. Okay, so there's inflatable pools too. That's pretty cool. We could definitely put down one of those. This is outdoor stuff, but we're putting it inside. There's a garden pool. Okay. There's a kid's slide for the pool. Pool slide, really cool. I wonder if we can put one of these. Let's do the pool ladder first, because we finally found it. And there's a pool fountain. That's really neat. I don't know if this is gonna fit. It's not. It's not gonna fit. I don't think we can make this work. Because you need like a regular size pool. And I think we absolutely did not make a regular size pool. I don't think we can put any of this on here. We can put a filter. We do need one of these. Make it look a little realistic here. Got that. Pool drain. We will throw one of these in the pool. Can I get in here? Thank you, please. We can't. We can't put a pool drain. Okay. Yes, we can. There we go. We got our pool drain. I think we can actually... Can we use that? Let's see. We cannot. Okay. How about a... I'd love to use a slide. I just don't know if the slide's going to work. Is it? It is going to work. There we go. So we will create a slide for the pool here, guys. Really cool here. Let's see if we can go up it and go right in. Perfect. Let's move this actually back a little bit. And this is what we're going to do on the pool. I think we're going to have a pool on the roof too. And I think that's exactly how it's going to look on the roof. Just like that, with a slide. We have a sun bed. So really cool things. I want to see if the fountain will work in the pool. I think it will. Let's see. This doesn't leave much room for swimming, I guess. It doesn't look like a fountain though. It doesn't work like one, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work like a fountain, so we're going to take that out. I just sold the freaking pool. That's not what I meant to do at all. Not what I meant to do. Let's go back over here and see if I can't rebuild it. Real quick. I think that means we're going to have to... What is this here? Quest borders? We're not trying to do that. I guess you can set your borders for requests on certain areas you want the quest done at. We're going to have to sell and do this all over. I can't believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that. Let's go back to hands. Let's go to our elements again. Build the pool. And I think I've got to try to figure out how we do this to make it at an incline. Because you can do this first and then raise it in certain parts. I don't know how you do that though. You don't have to raise it all the way up, and that's the thing I have to try to figure out how to do this and then raise it up. I just don't know how you do that though. No, it's not working like that. Can't spend this whole entire episode making the pool. That's going to work. We'll do it just like that. Just like that. We're not going to put anything else in the pool. We're going to leave it just like it is. No extra things for the pool. You guys can do that part. We did the hard parts. You guys can do that. What we are going to do, though, is we are going to put some lights hanging down over the pool. Let's do some ceiling lights here, maybe. Maybe some wall. Because I think here on the outside of the pool, you can probably have lights. I don't know if it's smart to do that, but we're going to do it anyways. I don't think it's smart. Let's do some wall lamps. I do like these to be... Can you put these on the inside? That'd be so weird. That's going to be so, I mean, it's going to be cool. I just don't know if it's going to work too well. Let's put these on the bottom here. That is pretty neat. Let's sell that because I really want to do one that we can do customizable. I think the LED strip is perfect. We do need to change that and customize that color though. We don't want the white. We want this. And we don't want green water. I thought about that. I'm like, hey, let's make it go green. Let's not. Green water is never good to swim in. Neither is yellow. for very obvious reasons. But I do think it'd be pretty cool to have a an orange type color. Maybe not. Let's go with the violet. I think that's pretty cool for the water down here. Let's do this like this. And then turn this on. Should be good. How do we get that turned on now? I think we have to... Can we turn this on? Did we just ruin that completely to where we can't turn it on? I don't know if it's going to let us do it. It sounds good in theory. I just don't know if it's going to work. We're going to have to see. Let's go all the way to the other side over here. We might want to change the color on some of this too. See if we can't turn this on. I think we can, but I think it's real finicky because the placement of where we have it, I don't know if it's gonna let us. Yeah, I don't think it is. I think we put it in a weird kind of spot. Let me turn on my light because I can't see anything. I'm over here standing in water, can't see a single thing. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Sounded good, but we're not going to be able to do it unless maybe we put it at the top. Maybe we have to put it a little higher up here. Let's come over here and try it this way. If it is, then we can just place it a little bit higher. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. All right, we're going to sell that then. We are going to sell the light without selling the pole, hopefully. There we go. Did that say turn on? I think it did say turn on. It did say turn on. There we go. So this is what we're going to have to do then. I don't know why it's making us do it this way. We got to highlight it. So apparently it's really hard to reach from this area here. Let's come over here. Same deal over here. Let's come over to this side. That is good. Can we turn this one on here? I think we can. There we go. We just need to reach the end here. The end points of each one, I think, will let you turn it on. It's not too bright, which is okay. I think we could put... Let's see if I can't reach that. Yeah, we actually got to highlight it, or it's just not going to work. Perfect. And it doesn't look like it's the color we truly wanted, which is completely fine. We're going to go back over here to our items. We do want to put another light in here, I think, if we possibly can. I don't know what's going to be the brightest light we can possibly put in here. We do need... yeah, there's no such thing as a great floor lamp for in here. Wall lamps. Let's go back to the wall lamps. I don't think there's going to be like a truly, really bright lamp to put in here. With that being said, I think we might be able to put some of these on the sides like this. And once again, I forget to change the colors. Let's go here. And this color here, we're going to just make a different color to try to get a little bit of a blend of colors. And we'll just put these in the corner. I think that's good for the corners. Possibly. That's there. I think we can put this one here. We do have one here. Let's put one here in the corner. I mean, maybe that kind of looks off. It really does. Now that I'm looking at it, but we're going to try it and see how it looks. All right, let's turn these on. Really cool. That is so bright. That's perfect. It does illuminate the corners. And we possibly want to put a bright one right there in the middle. That lone white one just doesn't look right. This looks really cool. It looks really, really cool. I don't like the fact that this one over here is definitely out of place. Let's sell just this one, hopefully. I was so scared that the pool was going to disappear. I was about to just throw my hands up in the air and then cuss loudly. That looks really good. And then we do want one single bright light here in the middle of the pool, which I don't think we're going to have it in the pool. I think we're going to have it hanging from the ceiling. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this to go down. Can we adjust that? We cannot. I mean, it's decently bright, but it's not like I want. Let's see if we can find one. So these that have the things in the top right corner with the symbols, those are the ones you can adjust. And I just figured that out. So you guys bear with me for not being that smart. Let's see which one, if we can find one. Guys, I'm very excited next week to celebrate 200 subscribers on the channel. We are going to live stream Monday through Friday. We're going to be live on House Flipper 2 Tuesday and Thursday next week. So 2 to 3 hours on here doing this custom job. We're going to get a lot done. A lot. That's too basic. Too basic. I do like this one. I like the chandeliers too for some reason. Those to me are some of the best ones. That is not, that just looks kind of weird for this room. We don't want a fan hanging above the pool. Don't know. This actually might be what we're looking for. This one right here might be what we're looking for. I don't know if I can get it just like I want it, and obviously we didn't change the light. So let's go and do this again. I'm eventually going to learn. Let's go over here and change the light for the color. Let's go to this. Let's come down. I do think we want to change the base detail on this thing. I think we want to change that to our black marble. I mean, why not, right? Why not? And then I think we also want to change the... Can we change the bulb? I mean, we could, right? It might be brighter this way if we change the bulb. You can actually change the brightness too. That's really cool. Something that I just noticed. At this one, we are gonna make this one a little different color too. We're mixing a lot of colors. I don't know how this is gonna look though. I don't think the green is gonna go with the colors we have currently. That's a tough one. This is gonna be tough. Let's do this here. Let's see how this one looks. Let's turn off our flashlight here. Get that. We don't want to... Maybe we have two of these. Let's see how that looks. That's pretty neat. I do like that. If we're hanging any lower, it's just going to look really, really weird. As long as it's lined up there, I think we'll be all right. And we do want, just like that. Perfect. Yeah, that looks good. This pool looks professional. I think we will change the color of the inside real quick for the surface finish. We do want the fish scale on the outside. Let's see if I can't go back to the surface finish. And then change. Well, I say that. Can I? There we go. Let's change the color. Let's see if we can make it just like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So we can make it a little bit of a different color here. Let's see how this looks. I like it. I like it. We're going to go all the way around with this. This room is pretty much done. I mean, I think we want to put maybe some chairs down or something in here, but this room's done. Let's go around the whole pool. This is a neat looking pool. I think we did a good job. Everything's not exactly symmetrical like I really, really wanted, but I think it looks good. Yeah, this looks amazing. Let's go back to the hand tool here, and buy some outdoor chairs. Leisure and play. Let's buy some chairs here. We do need to set something up here. There's a sunbed, like that. I still like the slides. We're gonna work on those on the next thing that we do. Let's put some chairs over here. Just in case you want to lay out by the pool. There's 5 chairs there. Let's go in here and see. Yeah, we're not having any indoor cooking. There's not going to be a grill, no fire pit inside here for sure. We're definitely not doing that. Water sprinkler? No, I don't think so. Not inside. This is all outdoor stuff. So let's check out. So the outdoor area, we definitely could create quite a bit. We have outdoor lights, transportation. We're going to pass on that. Outdoor hobbies. I think we're good. I think this is what it's going to be for now. Let's go to doors. And that's under construction. There we go. I do like the sliding doors. I don't know if we truly want. I think we want this to be open. I don't think we want it to be closed off. I think we want a wide door frame here. I think this is what we want right here. I don't know if we can do that or not. I don't think we can. Maybe there's a reason for that. I think we went up too high. I did not mean for that to happen. Yeah, I think we did. I think we maybe went up too high with it. I don't like that door. I want an open door frame. That's what we want. There we go. That works. Let's see if we can't do this one the same way on the other side. I wanted to actually extend it. I don't think you can extend your door frames though. But I'll take it. That's really cool there. We do have a room here for something else. And we're going to come back to that. That's something we'll come back to. We've got to fix this here. I think let's remove this wall part. Take that out. There we go. We're good there. Let's go downstairs real quick. There's something I did want to fix down here while I'm thinking of it. Is this? I don't want to take out the stairs, but then again, I don't like that at all. I don't know. I mean, we could do that and take out some of the stairs, but if I do that, I wonder if it takes out the stairs completely by doing that. So, I think what we're going to do, though, is we'll build a wall around it. Let's see if we can't change our wall design here. Change our style and our material here. This is wood, so it's not going to fit if we do anything else on this. Let's change the style. Let's go to wood for the material. I mean, we need to keep similar style, I think. Yeah, I don't know why we would build it or something around this. It's going to look so awkward, I think. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to look just fine. Let's come down. Yeah, this is going to look so awkward, I think. Possibly looks awkward. Let's come out to here. And then we are going to come from here to here. And once again, people are going to be like, what are you doing with that? We could extend out, and I think that's what we're going to do. Let's extend this out. Let's turn this from here. Let's go up. Let's come out from the wall. I don't know if that's far enough out, but that's what we're going to do. I think that's going to make this look like kind of like a little bit of an overhang. We left too much space in between there. I think we can maybe fix this here, possibly. I don't know if we can. We might have made a mistake there. There we go. I don't want it to do anything, but just stay where it's at. Stay there. There you go. Perfect. And then what we will do here on the bottom is come all the way over here. Just like so underneath this. Just like that. Line that up. Come over here. Bam. Just like that. So this gives us a little bit of a structure here. I think probably we want, matter of fact, we want to come out here too. I think we might as well just come down and make it line up with this as well. I'm over here creating so much hard work for no reason. Let's see if we can't get this in that little gap here. There we go. Come up here. Completely fill that in. That's good. Wonder if we can run it this way as well. I think we're good on this side. We just need to do that. It doesn't match the same color, but that's fine. That is completely okay. We do need to fill this in here so it doesn't look as awkward. All the little details, guys, is going to take us the majority of the time. It's the little small things that we have to do that are going to just really take some work to complete. Yeah, that's good. The bottom is good here. A little bit of an overlap here, and I like that. It gives us a little bit of lighting cover off. It makes this area feel more secluded. We definitely have to come back, rework these rooms, but we're going to go back upstairs here. And that looks good. And the stairs are no longer a pain, or a sore thumb, I should say. And let's work this area here. Unfortunately, there's just so much trash, so I don't know. I wasn't able to figure out how to remove all the trash, guys. Was not able to figure that out. I do need to go back and look at some things to figure that out. Let's do some wall here. We are going to create another space here. And this is going to be nothing but glass, this area, as far as the walls go. Let's go to construction, to our elements. I think we're getting really good at just being able to do the basic stuff really well. Custom jobs are hard. It is extremely hard. I did not realize the amount of work that you have to do. Glass wall is what we want. Yeah, we do want that. And I do have an idea for the ceiling. And I do have an idea for this wall over here. I don't know if we're going to do this whole wall like this or what, but this right here is going to be pretty cool. Let's go all the way to over here to where we divide this room at. That's pretty neat there. We do want to come down just a little bit. Actually, let's grab that. I actually wanted to grab this here. I don't know. Why is it not letting me grab that? There we go. Resize that. Come down. That might be a bit much. Maybe. That's too open. It feels like we're halfway outside already. There you go. That's better. And we do want to change the time to see something real quick. So let's go into our time. Let's do 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Perfect. Okay. We do need sunlight coming through this area. That works really good. I don't know if I want to do this corner too. You know what? Let's do the corner. Why not? Let's go ahead and do this corner over here to be the same way. If we possibly can. I don't know if we can though. I don't know if it's going to let us do the corner like that. We might have to do a little adjusting to make it work. Let's see if we can't line this up. It looks a little low over here. Possibly. Let's come over here. Let's grab this here. If we possibly can, let's go up and resize this to here. This looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. We do have this one corner that I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do with to make it look better. Now we just have to figure out how far off the room is coming. And I don't think it's coming all the way out here. I don't want it to be too far out. I think that's good. Let's take a long perspective view on that. That looks really good. It looks good. I think we lined up pretty good. It is open. And I like that. I do like that. As this here, let's go to our surface finish. Let's see if we possibly can do our surface area right here. Let's go to our stone, possibly. Stone blocks, old concrete. I wish we had a different type of material. I don't. Wallpaper, metal, and there is, let's see, other damaged textiles. Let's check out the other drywall, cork, lava, textiles, patch fabric, plastic. We don't want plastic. I think the stone might actually work. Let's go with natural stone tiles. Let's see how that looks. Let's come over here. The room will be a little bit shorter than the glass area will be. Possibly. Now let's come over here. See if I can get a wider view. Oh, we're too high up. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good area. Pretty good. I'm not going to lie. We do want to make the wall, though. I think we'll set the wall up here. I mean, this wall, once again, is going to be insane because it's going to be the same way. This is actually going to be a wall structure on the outside, too. Glass wall. There we go. We'll just have to leave a little gap. So I think what we're going to do is put in our doorway first. That way we have a little gap. That makes complete sense. Let's put in the door frame here first, so we don't have to worry about that issue. Yeah, that's perfect. And then let's come over here by our wall. Glass wall. And I thought about doing this on the very top because it makes sense to have this on the actual top floor of everything. Yeah, let's do this one right here. Yeah, we might have gone a little too far over with the glass. That's all right. Can't tell where it's lined up at. I think it's right here. I think it's right there. I think that's good. Let's go up here. Yep, let's go across. This is expensive and fancy. Very expensive, very fancy. This definitely costs some money right here, for sure. I don't know how far over we need to go for now. But we went, that didn't fix anything because our door's right here, so that didn't help. Did not help at all. So we might have to put our door over here then. We might have to put the door over here. Let's turn this around to face the wall area here. How do we have this? There we go. Let's, if we can connect this, hello. Does that work? That works right there. Let's go over just a little ways, not all the way over. Let's go here. That way we can put our wall in, or our door, I should say. That's good there. I mean, this is massive. From floor to ceiling, that's probably 30 feet. I mean, this could have been a whole nother floor. We literally could have had a lot more floors in here. Let's go to our door frame now and see if we can put this in like we want it. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, though. I don't know if there is. I think that's the best way to do it. That's gotta be the best way. I don't know if you can, after you've done that, I don't know if you can fill in the top part by connecting these. We're gonna see. We've got so much to try to figure out. And a lot of us figuring it out as we go. Don't know. Can we put this on top of this? It seems like we can. Maybe not. We cannot. All right. Let's go over here. Let's put this by here. We might have to put a wall like on the other side of that. All right, that's gonna have to be good enough for now. Let's come over here, see if we can't once again figure this out too, because we have to try to connect these. That's gonna be a pain as well. Let's come over here. Let's grab this and pull this up all the way to the top here. And then I don't think we can stretch this one over here. I don't know how we connect these right here. I don't know if this is where we might actually have to put like a real wall in between here. Yeah, I don't think we can. It sounds good, but I don't think we can though. So with that being said, we're gonna have to come over here and just create a wall. I hate that, that we can't do that exactly how I want. Maybe there's a way to figure it out, but we're gonna just ignore that for now. Let's go up here and do some regular concrete with pebbles. No, I don't like that. Flint stone. Let's try this and see if we can try to fix this. Try to salvage it. I don't know. There still looks like there's a gap in between there, even with filling this. Let's see if this works completely. That works. I like that. I really, really like that. I don't like, however, that this wall here does not come all the way out and stretch out to there. And that's, once again, on me because I did it kind of crazy. I should have completed it right here, which now I know that I'm going to go back and fix that. We'll go back, grab the glass here that we want. That's the wrong one. Let's do the glass wall. And then we'll connect this like this. And this will work a lot better. Why is there a gap there? I mean, you have to have a gap in these? Maybe? Unfortunately? I think you do. I think you cannot connect these for whatever reason. Which means we're probably going to have to put something there. A little wall structure to go with that. That is completely okay, though. We'll make it work. Let's do that. We will make it work. What we can't make work is how to get all this trash off the ground and fixed back to the way we want it, but that's okay. There's going to be a lot of trash pickup. I know that much. A lot. What are we doing here? Why are we going so high with this wall? Up just a little bit. There we go. That's perfect. We are a little bit over on the wall here. We're going to trim this down. The best... Whoa, no. Don't do that. That absolutely terrified me right there. Let's go to our wall. Let's... Is there a way to copy surface finish? Yep, there we go. Say copy. We are going to do right here in one little spot. Hopefully we can do this without ruining it. Let's go up. And that didn't do anything. It's probably because we went too far out, and that's fine. We're going to have to figure something to put there anyways. That absolutely is not going to work. Let's do surface finish. We do want to at least make sure everything matches. We're not going to be able to fix everything. Or are we? I mean, there's a good chance we'll fix that in the long run. Because we don't want the little things like this just to look bad. It's definitely attention to detail. We have to make it look pretty good. And all the minor mistakes have to be not so noticeable, or it's going to drive me insane. Like the outside of this place is still looking a ragged mess. We probably need to go fix that. Matter of fact, it was nice to start on this while we could, but I think we're going to go outside and we're going to fix this building on the outside. Let's go up with this. Let's go around here on the top to make this look good. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. So this right here, guys, even though we haven't started it just yet, this is going to be our green room. That's what this is going to be. We're going to create an indoor green room, plants, whatnot, a little cool, relaxed area with a little bit of natural sunlight coming through. It is going to look really, really cool once we get it completed. And I did say we were going to go outside, but we're not going to do that just yet. We did that off by one spot. That's why that is off. We should have did the outside. We did not. So we need to fix that. I need this sitting on the outside of that. So let's try this one more time. I want that sitting right in the corner where there's exact amount of space, like right there. Perfect. Let's come back over here. I think we can fix that this time to make it look not so bad. That's good. Let's go to the ceiling with that, and this should fix it. This should make it look a lot better if we can get it at the right level, because it wants to go either too high or too low. See if we can't grab this here. That's part of the challenge, is getting this at the right height, getting everything to look like we want it to. Come on down just a little bit. I think we've just about got it. Why is that not wanting to stay where? Is that good? Of course not. It is not good at all. Let's go back down. We just ruined our floor. We cut a hole in it. Is that good? I think it's not. We're still too high. What did we do? Did we go all the way up to the very top here? Why did we do that? What do we got going on here? I can't tell what we're actually doing right now. Let's sell this. We've absolutely ruined it again. I don't know what that was at all. That was kind of confusing. Let's come back over here. Surely we can get this right this time. Let's come back up. I mean, we lined it up pretty good last time. For some reason, it just didn't stay at the top like we wanted. Let's come there. This is no job for an amateur, and unfortunately, I'm an amateur, guys. Why is it not wanting to go like I want it to? Maybe I need to be lower with that and then raise it up there. There we go. I mean, that does not look... Is that perfect? It is not. We are one spot away from the ceiling. There we go. I think we nailed it. Perfect. That's exactly how we wanted it. That's how we wanted it. Because now we do have a little bit of gap on the window there. A little bit of gap on the window. And then now we come over here. We can build something around this. And I think we're not going to put a wall. I think we want a column. I think this is where we put like a really, really small column at on here on the side. I don't know if we can find one that is that small of a column. Maybe we did. Let's change this base. So once again, match all these other colors that we have. I think this one we go with the striped black. Maybe you can't. I hope you can, but I don't know. Come on. It'd be nice if we could. Work with me now. But there's still that gap, and that part I don't like. Surely there's another column in here that'd work a lot better. I mean, there might not be. We might not be able to use a column on this. And if so, you know what? Let's just not do a column. Let's go with our wall building skills here. And let's try to keep everything uniform. I mean, because it still doesn't look bad at all. long as we can keep it just like this. That's perfect. I like that. Everything's connected, well structured. We do want to change the surface area here to match this over here. Matter of fact, let's copy that. Let's come over here and do all of this area like this too. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do the whole area all the way down to here. Perfect. Let's make sure we do the sides as well. Let's come back down here. And let's do this last one here. And then come up here. And that looks good. Guys, we're going to wrap it up right here. This room is coming together nicely. We did finish off our pool area, which looks really cool. Love it in the daytime, and the nighttime it's going to look even better. And then we have started on our green room to open up the side of the building as well. Lots more work to do. But guys, we will be live with 2 episodes of House Flipper next week, working on this custom job 2 to 3 hours each time, Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I appreciate y'all for tuning in so much. Hope to see you again next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye, everybody.